Armor plate. 1-17. 5. See arms, armor coat of mail. Scales on Paul's eyes. When Paulo textoi acute miritra longo, school 875 Thean wood. Re 17. 5. 18. 11, 12, ftn such wood, likely from in Africa, was prized by the ancient Romans for the making of very costly furniture. The most costly wood was that from the lower part of the trunk, because of the variety in the grain and the broadness of the sections obtainable. The wood was fragrant, hard, and took a high polish. And because of wavy or spiral lines in the grain, some of the tables came to be called tiger tables or panther tables. Among the Greeks the balsamic wood was used in temple worship, and its name is derived from the Greek term for making burnt offerings. The tree producing this scented wood is understood to be the Sandaracteri tetraclinus articulata, a coniferous tree native to in Africa and of the cypress family, growing to a height of 4.5 to 7.5 meters, 15 to 25 feet. Its wood has a rich reddish-brown hue and is finely marked. Scepter. A baton or rod carried by a ruler as an emblem of royal authority. At times scepter is used in a figurative sense to represent kings as 19. 10, 11, 14 or authorities at 10. 11, especially royal authority. In ancient Persia, unless the monarch held out the golden scepter, anyone who appeared uninvited before the king was put to death. As 4. 11. 5. 2. 8. 4. Jacob's prophetic words that the scepter would not turn aside from Judah indicated that the kingship would come to be the possession of the tribe of Judah and would remain such until Shiloh came. G 49. 10. Secremender's staff. Centuries later the Babylonians, acting as Jehovah's executional sword, destroyed the kingdom of Judah and took its king captive. This is alluded to by Jehovah's words through Ezekiel. A sword, a sword. It has been sharpened, and it is also polished. Is it rejecting the scepter of my own son, as it does every tree? For an extermination has been made, and what of it if it is rejecting also the scepter? As 21. 9, 10, 13 Thus the sword treated the Judean scepter of the Davidic dynasty like every tree to be chopped down, or like other kings or kingdoms that it brought to ruin. Psalm 2, a prophecy that Peter applied to Jesus Christ. Act 4. 25-27, showed that Jehovah's anointed one would use an iron scepter to break the nations to pieces. PS2. 2, 6, 9. Compare it 12. 5. 19. 15. As Jesus Christ always uses his royal authority in the right way, his scepter is one of uprightness. PS 45. 6, 7. Head 1. 8, 9. Psalm 125. 3 states that the scepter of wickedness will not keep resting upon the lot of the righteous ones. These words give assurance that the righteous will not always be oppressed by those who exercise authority in a wicked way. Siva, a Jewish chief priest. His 7 sons were among certain ones of the roving Jews who practiced the casting out of demons. In one instance, in the city of Ephesus, they tried to exorcise a demon by saying, "I solemnly charge you by Jesus whom Paul preaches." The wicked spirit responded by saying, "I know Jesus and I am acquainted with Paul. But who are you?" The man obsessed by the spirit then leaped upon Siva's 7 sons and drove them out of the house naked and wounded. This resulted in magnifying the name of the Lord and caused many to give heed to the good news that Paul was preaching. Act 19. 13-20. No Jewish priest named Siva is elsewhere mentioned, unless Siva was a Latin name for a priest otherwise known by a Hebrew name. School. An institution that provides instruction. The word school is derived from the Greek skomidal.la, which means, basically, leisure. Then, that for which leisure is employed. Discussion, lecture, study, learning. The Creator placed the responsibility upon parents to teach their offspring the true meaning of life, physical life as well as spiritual life. In ancient Israel, he also set aside the tribe of Levi to provide religious education. See education. At a later time, places of advanced religious schooling o textoi acute miritra longo. Scorpion 876 examination and discussion of these. Call for 16 poor Christians who did not possess other writing material likely wrote down Bible texts for personal study and use on ostraca, that is, pieces of broken pottery. As they heard the scriptures read or had access to the scrolls at the meeting, they could copy them in ink on the pottery fragments. At the same time, schooling at home for the entire family continued as a vital part of Christian education. F6. 4. 1 Co 14. 35 No separate arrangement for children, as with the modern-day Sunday school, was anywhere authorized or practiced by the Jews or by the Christian apostles. Scorpion Heb. Ac middle.rave. Gr. Sk middle.pios. A small animal and arachnid, not included by biologists as among insects classified